our voices will be audible.
Mm.
But, you know, whatever.
It's an RPG though, right?
Yeah.
You can always just mute the sound and read it.
I mean, you can, but, you know, whatever. It's
It's an RPG though,
voice?
right?
Yeah.
You can always just
No,
mute the
well,
sound
I
and
mean-
read it.
I mean, you can. I posted it for you.
Oh, thanks.
Let me know when you're in there, and I'll hit fucking new goddamn game.
I am in there. I kind of regret buying cookies, chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. For some reason, like, cookie dough by itself really good. Cookie dough ice cream, not as good. You know?
Okay, so one thing, two things. A, yes, that is true. Cookie dough ice cream is a lie. Just get cookie dough. Two, I'm currently in the sound menu, and there's an option that just says sea shanties.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
And I just need you to know, I already love this game and would die for it.
Mm-hmm.
Graphics, that looks. I don't know what half of these things mean. Auto pause. Fuck yeah, pause. Okay, now when someone takes. Okay. Center the camera. This is the most exciting thing I know. Ooh! That's kind of neat. It's just layout options. Shit. Forgot to actually hit save. Okay, yes, I
You
want
made an attempt, and that's what's important.
the game to pause when someone dies. That's good. Jesus Christ, Gabe. Why wouldn't I want that? Let's cancel people's movement. Do-do-do-do. What is a ligature?
I wish I fucking knew.
Oh, ligature is like you know, like old-timey shit, like in fantasy
Oh.
settings, or like aether.
Kind of like a ligament?
No, you know how like they do, like they pronounce it like, oh, from the aether, and the A and the E would kind of like be combined into a singular letter.
Yes.
That's apparently a ligature. I tabbed out just to look at this.
Huh.
Okay. I can change this at any time, right? Okay, yeah, relax just to get a feel for it. Ooh, and there's level scaling now. That's nice. Last game was very old school, and there were just areas you would die if you went.
Huh.
It was the old school. Which I both like, but also at a certain point starts to get annoying.
I
'Cause you're
like this open. I like this open scene. It seems that there's two people watching you right now.
A world
I don't
where
know who
mortals
the other
live,
one is.
die,
Wait,
and are
exposition time.
reborn through the turning of the wheel.
Exposition time.
The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods.
Oh, it's
and
just me
made
and you.
possible
Never mind.
the pillars
Yeah.
of a mystical substance known as Audra.
Audra's just rocks,
5 years ago,
for
you
reference, in
traveled
this
from your home
exposition.
to the Dyrwood. A nation
It's just
that
rocks
waged
that go
war
through the earth.
against the incarnated god of light, Aethys,
Adra are rocks that go
resulting
through
in
the
his
earth.
destruction.
And souls. flow along it.
That sounds pretty fucking cool.
It's a pretty neat world, honestly. Also, there's big buff shark ladies.
In an ancient, secluded ruin,
I do like that.
a secret ritual
I regret these
transformed you into
turning on the ligatures because they're very annoying and distracting. I can't look away from them.
with souls. The ritual
But yeah, my
also
favorite thing is
gives
this game
moral
has so you can
visions
look and see into people's
and
souls.
nightmares of a past life.
And so it was Kickstarted, so there's a bunch of backers who paid extra to have like their own little NPC in there. And so there's a bunch of NPCs who are irrelevant to the story. You can't do anything except when you go up to them, you can see like a little vignette of their life.
Known as Theos Ix.
And so the like at least in the first game, there was just a shit ton of like tiny like 4-paragraph character vignettes that were all really nice, like short little tales
The Hollowborn crisis.
of like cool moments in these people's lives.
You also learned the great secret that Theos had
Okay.
protected. That the
Oh,
ancient
also,
empire
as this
of
thing is
Eldraine
spoiling now, the gods are
had
fake.
transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest.
The gods are fake, and Durance refused to believe that because
All
then
of the
his
gods are fake?
anger would. Yeah, so in the past, the ancient Angwithans basically were dedicated to finding out what the real gods were. They poked and prodded into the depths of the universe, and they found out that there weren't any. Just aren't. So they
Just-
made gods and lied
Oh.
because they believed that
Made
was
a
the
nice
way to
story.
exert control
Fixing up that old keep.
and keep
lifting the
order in
curse.
the world.
Must have told
So the
it
gods are
100 times.
manufactured. But
But
nobody really knows that except
Something
like
got to
5
gnaw
people.
at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest.
Yeah, like 4 now.
Maybe the gods weren't finished with us.
I like this art.
I'm liking it too.
This is my castle. What? What the?
And I used to dream that when my God came back, he would forgive us.
This is McCree, by the way.
Hi, McCree.
Last the trouble with dreams.
I'm so glad to be here.
Sooner or later,
I knocked over my fear.
we all have
It's
to
time
wake
because
up.
it was empty.
Oh, fuck. There's a big statue beneath my castle, and apparently it's just fucked up my castle. This is an old statue. I didn't think it was a new shit.
That's what you get. Trusting statues.
I regret ever trusting that statue.
I would too.
And so you wake to
Dude,
a
this looks cool, though.
sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories.
Real quick, gonna turn the music down a little. Turn down voice, which is not what I wanted. I want to turn down music so I can hear
Have
you
been
better.
here before.
Well, fuck you. Let me go this way. Okay, the game doesn't want me to go that way. Fine. This is pretty cool looking.
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and the watcher will.
Okay, we're fucking turning those
Stay.
ligatures off. Jesus Christ, they're so distracting.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
So yeah, like, it's... I'm seeing if I can turn up the font size. But basically, like, the world souls reincarnate, like, it's a world built on constant reincarnation.
I like that.
And so I'm a watcher, which is a rare thing that some people are born in, where basically, like, you can see into your own past lives and into the past
Okay.
lives and souls of others. But
Okay.
the problem with that is, for a lot of watchers, is the more you see into your past lives, the vaguer it becomes which life you're currently in, and a lot of them go insane just as a result of this. So, like,
Interesting.
one of the core things for the first game was, like, you weren't born a watcher, like, something happened to you, and the impetus for the going into the main story was you wanted to hunt down the dude who did this because you wanted him to undo it.
Fair.
And he couldn't. And then you killed him because other plot stuff.
A dubious honor, inheriting a
Also
fortress both broken
Then
and
I
cursed.
inherited this fortress that talking statues are a thing in this game. Sometimes when people don't want to die, they implant their soul in a statue.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds
As
and
the
punisher
villain
of the
from the
wicked?
first game, I believe I tore his soul into shreds so he wouldn't reincarnate.
But he did anyways?
Oh, I might have. These are all like scenes from
Gods
the first
aren't
game.
real, but something else entirely. Something
Oh, that was
created by
my
people.
lesbian girlfriend who was murdered for being an atheist.
Oh.
Yeah, you
And
betrayed
did you ever
her.
consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
This is a kind of like weird but
Let the
interesting way to go
world
about.
see. Let them decide what to do.
Just a quick reminder of the first game's events.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
So I died. And this is me traveling along the Adra. But as a watcher, I'll remember my past life, I guess. I think?
Hmm.
An
Interesting.
aged dwarf
This is
shares
your
this
first time going
strange
into it?
floating platform with you.
What's up?
His face is creased
Your first
by
time
so
going
many
into this
wrinkles
game.
That his features lie
Yeah, I
blurred
haven't played
amid
2
shadowy
yet.
pockets of skin.
Cool.
Still, the
Oh, I love
dwarf's
this description,
well-practiced
though.
habits have left
It's so
telltale
old school
tracks
D&D shit.
of a welcoming rictus across his visage. You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Actually, do you want to hear the game?
Why? Is
'Cause
it
I-
good?
Well, I mean, I think if I just switch to using Discord on my phone.
I think I'm okay.
Okay. This game is fully voice acted.
Sit. Please.
I'll live.
Okay. I'll sit down.
Plus, if I ever play it for myself, I'll hear the voices. There'll be a surprise.
Thank you for
Okay.
joining us.
Matt
Watcher
Mercer is in it.
Cadnua.
Oh.
The
The gaunt
first game,
woman seated at the
he
table
voiced a
is clad in
stupid farmhand who
time-worn
was good
black
with a sword.
armor that seems too massive for her
And
to
worship
move
the
in.
dead god.
Interesting.
Sheriff Cade Nua.
Watcher.
Cade Nua was the castle that got destroyed in the opening scene. Gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black.
A pale, slender neck rises
like
from
her.
the gorget, topped by a hollow face.
Is that how that word's pronounced?
The
Gorget?
milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent,
Gorget? I don't
like
know.
parchment
I
that
thought
has
it
been
was like
scraped
Gorget or
clean
something. I don't know.
too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight.
I think this is where I'll get to
places
import
a
my
final
save.
card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how
Oh,
they
it better let
flowed.
me just import a save. I don't remember all
Arrange
my
them to fit
decisions.
what you remember.
There's a lot of things that happened. There we go.
Oh, it lets you import one?
Yep. Huh. There's only 5 characters in that party. That's weird. First game had 6 character parties. Crazy homeless man there is Durance. And that's
Cool.
a lady you'd love. She's a bird woman.
Oh, I do like Bird Woman.
Yeah, look up Pellegrina. Pillars of Eternity. Her art, she looks so cool.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yeah.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bera. One half anyway.
Oh, it's
She
the
points
god
a
of
finger
death.
in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge.
I love this narrator woman's voice.
The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction. The gods offered you boons in
How
exchange for
good is it?
resolving the Hollowborn crisis. What did you do with the souls?
I restored the souls to the Hollowborn.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met? You did.
Or are they making you pick your
She
fucking
places a
options?
card on the
I
table,
imported my save,
showing a
but
tall
I guess
tower
it's
with the
letting
gods'
me just
constellations
know.
arrayed around
Probably
it
because a lot
in
of
the
people,
sky.
this game came like 2 years later. It's probably a lot of people who might have imported a save but don't remember. So I guess it's still going through it, but like the last decision had a little eye in front of it to just say like this is what that save was. But you can still change it if you want, I guess.
She places a card in the middle
Interesting.
of the arrangement. A bell tower with no bell. Her fingertips slowly drag
I
away
like how
from
it's
the
just
card,
in space,
faintly
vaguely.
creaking as
Yeah,
they
it's pretty
retreat
nice. It reminds
across
me of the
table.
outsider scenes from Dishonored.
You had need of the gods once
I
before.
haven't played that game.
Now
They're
it
okay.
seems we have need of you.
It's one of those stealth games I'd probably just
The
end up
being that
going on a
occupied
murder
Oblivious
rampage
statue
in.
beneath your
Yeah,
castle was the dead god,
Dishonored is a
Aelithis.
stealth game, but
this
it
we are
is a
certain.
stealth game where it always
we
ends
do
in a
not
murder
know is
rampage.
what
I've
his
never been able to
intentions
play
are.
that game stealthily. It always ends up just being a series of violent hit and runs.
Wow, Jonathan Joestar wouldn't say that.
What? You shut your orbit. I don't know, if someone insulted the pompadour.
Though Aethys stole a large
That's a
fragment
different
of
guy.
your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between.
Oh, Athos stole some of my soul? That motherfucker.
You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra,
Just a little
perfused with the
bit.
power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him.
I looked at the game, lets me ask, am I dead?
No.
Oh,
But neither is
I'm
your
not, I
body
guess.
truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a Hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
Okay, let's see here. I find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle. If I recall, Annalise was kind of a... She was kind and benevolent and rational, but also impatient. Let's just
Good.
get it on with.
Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing.
When you can picture your own face, the beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the...
Ooh, shit, these graphics are a lot better. Okay, if I recall...
Oh, so you get to design your guy?
I guess again, if I'm being reborn, I can go to something else. Let's see if I can get it. But here's the... These are the shark people.
Oh, I can't see it yet, but I'm sure we'll get there.
You can't see their... You can't see their teeth, but like if you look up Kanarua, like you can see him smiling and he's just got shark teeth.
Yo, I love these fucking shark people. What the hell? What the hell does a godlike person look like?
Get to that. Elf, dwarf, you know what that. Orlans are your furry race.
Hmm.
Uh,
Dwarfs. Why are dwarfs so cute in every situation? Oh, those elves are really
dwarves
cute
are
too.
just perfect.
Wow, Orlans are really fucking furry.
Yeah, now let's get to godlike.
Dwarves are so cute. So are elves, though. I'm like biased. Very biased. Ooh, I really like godlike.
Fun
What the
fact,
fuck?
godlike do not get to wear helmets.
Yeah, that's valid. How you gonna fit a helmet on that shit?
But check out death godlike.
Oh my god. Oh, I really like nature. But also the moon is good. So is death.
Moon
though.
is
Death
good,
is
but
really good.
Moon doesn't feel different enough.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nature's alright. Moon's just like she's like a Sailor Moon, but just a human.
yeah.
If that
Now,
makes sense.
a thing to note about godlike within the lore is they're just fucked up babies. So A,
Huh?
they're all infertile. Like
Okay.
they just happen, but also B, because they're babies from any race, after you choose that, you can be like a tiny little furry one. Because you could be an Orlin godlike, or you could be a big shark godlike.
I
It does not affect stats at all. It's just body type.
Holy shit. Why is that so funny?
I don't know. We're gonna make a dwarf, I think.
That's
Cause
valid. You are biased to dwarfs.
well, I mean, Annalise is a fighter. We'll probably go barbarian or something this time. I like that plus to might and con.
Her face is cute.
It is a very cute face, also.
I do like the elf face too, though, to be honest.
You would. You just like the eyeliner.
I do! You know what I'm fucking here for. It's really good eyeliner. I'm seeing it on the
It is
screen right
very strong, and I won't lie, that eyebrow game is powerful too. But look at the dwarf lady. The hair is so good. I love her
Yeah,
face.
the dwarves are like they're both good. They have their own positives.
Let's see. Mountain dwarves are the most well-traveled race. Give them resistance to constitution afflictions. And boreal dwarf lands, primordial creatures and wilders. Generations of conflict, chance to graze against them rather than myths. Huh. Let's power game just a little. Resistance to might. That's not particularly. What do elves get? Let's see if we can't make you an elf.
Oh, I like the blue ones. I like the blue sharks.
Yeah.
Did I say?
The coastal? I like them a lot more visually.
Mm-hmm.
I like the like veins things they got going.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Natural resistance towards dexterity. I don't give a shit.
And they let you like customize the appearances.
At some point, but like in the last game, you got to go through your class, attributes, culture, weapon, and then you can do the other stuff.
Ugh. Don't they know I'm always here for character customization?
I mean, yeah. Let's see. So we got barbarians, chanters are like bards.
Multi-class characters are not recommended for new players.
Ciphers are cool. Druids, fighter, monk, paladin, priest, ranger.
I'm just a rogue kind of bitch. You know what I mean?
What are the options for?
I think both of my fuck, what's it called? Neverwinter Nights? Both of my Neverwinter Nights things I ended up going like rogue. Like assassin on one and like shadow whatever on the other one.
I mean, in D&D, rogue is like just because of the nature of how sneak attack works, rogue is and always will be the single greatest fucking just ice a motherfucker in one round class.
Yeah, like sneak attack's so dumb. You don't even have to be like hiding. You just have to like they have to be hitting someone else and you're behind them and it's like sneak attack. And I'm like, wow, I sure am doing a lot of damage here.
So Grace, you don't play like the actual like table TTR like.
No, I don't. I'm just talking about how it works.
I know. I just thought you might like to know that like in the actual like game, like with dice and shit, they're it's more ridiculous because these games don't let you really like triple down on dual wielding like those games do, like actual D&D does, because you get sneak attack for every attack that round. So like there was a point in my last Pathfinder game where Melanie was playing a rogue Styx, and as a barbarian, like I basically grappled a dude so that she could stab him 6 times, and she ended up rolling like 40d6.
Oh my god!
For just one straight up attack. Yeah, no, it's insane. Monk sounds.
I love that shit.
Kinda neat.
One of my favorite things about how Neverwinter Nights works, though, is this just when you had your like hide stat jacked up enough, how you could just fucking walk like around people.
Oh yeah.
just you know, in stealth, just you know, like chilling in the middle of your fucking enemies. Because one of those modules that I played was like legitimately just about like less about combat, more about stealth and disabling traps and whatnot. Like that's what you got the most EXP from, and it's what you're supposed to be focusing on.
Yeah.
More than just right out combat.
Okay.
It was fun. It's like it's a really popular module, I think. It's called like a Dance with Rogues.
Oh, you're telling me this is the one where it's solo?
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing party building stuff?
No, I mean, you get people who can join your party at some points or for some quests, but like you don't really have a solid party until like the second installment of the module, when it gets like less of a solo player story and more of a like you're traveling with people on a quest against the Empire to like save basically like some of your thief family. Like there was a whole like thieves guild sort of that you were taken under the wing of, and like your father figure along with a few other people were like captured by the Empire or whatever. So when you have a party for things, it's like because you're on a quest, sort of like traveling over boat, getting through other shit. However, the story is like, I wouldn't say it's aged particularly well in some senses.
No?
You know?
Oh,
No,
hey, Allie.
just because,
yeah.
Hi. Just because, you know, the... it's just, it's very not safe for work at parts. And it's just like, this is a video game. But other than that, like, I actually enjoyed, like, the story, you know?
I hear what you're putting out here.
Who did you link me?
That's Pallegina. That's Bird Lady Paladin.
I love her.
She's pretty cool.
Did you finally decide on your class?
No.
Oh my god, you're worse than me. That's not true.
I'm so bad at I'm just pulling up a list of the companions, so I will axe the classes that are here. So it won't be a wizard, fighter, ranger, paladin, barb, druid, or priest.
But there'll be one for everything, wouldn't there?
Not in this game. In most D&D games there rarely is, just because of how many classes there are. Apparently there's some sidekicks who can do other stuff, but like they're not...
The sidekicks.
Oh no, because you get options. Interesting. So I could make Eater into a rogue.
Oh, so just like Divinity 2.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, her. Burp, 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 burp. I think I'm gonna make a wizard.
A wizard, there's also a lizard.
Lizard whiz. Actually, fuck it, I'm going barb. I think barbarians just, they just speak to me.
On the spiritual level.
Let's see. Oh, I could be something called a corpse eater.
I like that. I like eating corpses. Don't quote me on that.
Let me nibble a bit of this pinky and boom, I've got superpowers.
Often loathed by their enemies, corpse eaters consume the flesh of fallen foes to gain their power. Oh
Wouldn't they
shit.
be
There's some classes. I have to go back now and look through all of this shit.
wouldn't they be loathed by their
Please
friends
tell
as
me
well?
about the rogue subclasses.
Yes, let's check them out. Assassin, Street Fighter.
Arcane Trickster.
I'm liking Street Fighter. Oh shit, yeah, there is Arcane Trickster. You just get spells.
Of course there is. It's just like, hey, do you want a really stupid version of? I mean, in D&D at least, do you want a really stupid version of Mage Hand?
Mm-hmm.
It's fun though. I've been playing a kineticist in my Pathfinder campaign, so I'm just doing earthbending now, and it's the best. Because I basically have my own personal, specifically colored marker to draw on our map for how I am just rearranging the whole battlefield all of the time.
These goddamn Earthbenders.
Lifegiver Shifter. Ooh. What's fighters? Broken. We're sticking with Barb. It's the Tenacious. Oh, confused while frenzied.
Holy shit.
Oh, you take raw damage. Continue. Fuck that. Oh wait, I can get a bear, can't I? I don't want to choose. This is so hard. Let's do monk. Hellwalkers undergo ceremonial death rites. Ooh. Okay. All drug effects last longer.
What?
Interesting.
Is it the opposite of healthy body, or whatever the thing's called?
Oh, holy shit. There's trees now. I like that. Okay, yeah, no, we're doing monk. I'm a tiny, tiny monk. Alright, let's see here. This is an interesting layout. Oh, the pluses are from...
Fish, 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 fishing, fishing.
Let's see here.
Gotta fish before I die.
Man, I don't really need logic. I don't like playing smart characters in RPGs.
Really?
Yeah,
Enjoy it.
I like playing dumb people, or I like playing people who are just like average intelligent. I don't know, it's more fun for me. Alright, are you one of those smart nerds?
I only like to pretend to be a smart nerd.
That is entirely fair. That is definitely a mercenary from...
I generally only play fighter, so...
I've been getting into playing weird shit lately. Like Pathfinder, I've done Mesmerist and now Kineticist.
I wish, because I've been playing a lot of 5e, and I'm sort of wishing there were like weird classes like that.
That's the nice thing about Pathfinder. That said, for 5e, like, if your DM is chill with more homebrew stuff, there's some pretty solid ones.
Maybe I'm currently playing. One of them I'm a druid, one of
Oh, I
them I'm a
need
fighter,
weapons.
and the other one I'm a rogue. I think it's a rogue. Yeah, it's a rogue. But like everything that I'm playing is all like from the book kind of stuff.
Okay.
Why did I come to Idleshire?
Okay, I guess I don't need weapon proficiencies. I'm just gonna get them. That's not a merchant. Fuck it. I'm gonna be proficient in pistols. Why not? Holy shit. This is some nice art.
That is very nice art. That's a decent amount of customization. Do they let you change the features at all? God, I would be stuck in here for so fucking long, except you know my stupid ass would probably just be an elf.
I mean, I know you
It's just my
wouldn't,
life.
because the customization in this game is you have 3 faces and hair and the colors thing, which you can change on the fly, I believe, which is nice.
I mean, it would still take me a while.
I guess this is it.
At least they have good hair. Like, this is all very good hair.
I've got this.
You know?
Take him down.
Yeah.
No prisoners. You.
I like how you can just pick none for voice.
Just say the word.
I pose drunk. I don't know what the. Oh, fuck yes. I can make my character constant. Oh, my character is a drunken master.
Holy shit. A drunken master of the pit. Holy shit, do you know what that means?
What? What
Your character's just Rock Lee.
Oh, I was gonna say Jackie Chan from the movie The Drunken Master, but
Yeah, I was also
Oh,
gonna
is
say
that?
Jackie Chan.
that is a Jackie
I've not
Chan movie.
watched that. But I have a quick thing for you.
Let's see it. I think you've actually linked this to me.
I hope so.
I do not remember.
Don't
This is so
remember
loud.
this?
No, I remember the Gara fight, but I guess everything with the fucking sound 4 and the Sasuke triple R, I just forgot. Who cares? It's all about Boruto now.
So she's being reborn, so we're gonna give her a different name. She's a drunken master, so she's named Jackie Chan.
God.
Let's
Do you remember
just-
the time?
let's shorten it to Jackie.
It's canonical that you can call Jackie Chan Chun-Li.
Can you
Because
now?
Jackie Chan did in fact play Chun-Li as a role in a movie.
Hold on. I'm tabbing out Jackie Chan, Chun-Li. I'm erasing the Chan and then just Jackie Chun-Li. Holy shit. That
It was
is-
a part of a movie. I think it's City Hunter.
Yes.
I think it's called.
I'm gonna post this in Discord.
Oh please.
They at one point they just get absorbed into Street Fighter.
Oh my god. He makes a really good
He
Chun-Li.
does is the best part. Is like it works.
Yeah,
I'm a
look at
monk.
him.
I am a monk who is proficient in guns. I'm a drunken monk with a gun.
No.
Named Jackie Chan.
Go forth,
No.
Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title
God.
lightly.
Of course you
When
are.
the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you. Find Aethys. Learn his plans.
So
When I
the
have cause
dead
to talk
god,
to you,
and by
I
that,
will summon you.
because in the first game, the events were about 15 years after the. Essentially, there was a war where they killed a god. And Aethys, as far as anyone could tell, was just fucking dead. They rended reality. The people who did it like shattered their connection to the divine. Durance,
Okay.
like he never heard from his goddess again after doing it. They built this thing called the God Hammer and took that because some guy claiming to be Aethys assembled an army and marched into the Deerwood and said, "I'm here to free you," and blah blah blah. But after he died, no one had heard from Aethys in 15 years. And now Aethys is just back. He has destroyed my castle. Because he's a dick.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make McCree pay, because McCree's character worshipped him.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain
It's 12
in what would
o'clock.
be your chest. The pain continues deeper into your
It's
soul.
medium
Looking
12.
down, you see a small,
That's my
No,
favorite
that's
thing.
funny.
roiling within you.
Just this video.
The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates.
A chime. Do not
And it's
fear,
in that
herald. It
traditional
will not harm.
2005 240p quality.
It gestures
God.
to the dwarf, hovering nearby.
I don't go above 144.
The dwarf
I
nods,
see, you're a true man of
contorts
taste.
his face with his odd smile, and just
Why his salts are so good. God, this game is so pretty. There's no fast movement mode, unfortunately.
I need to level a range DPS. There's only one to level.
Bard.
No.
Bard.
No, I'm gonna play the other one.
Yo, this is really pretty.
I'm okay with playing the other one. Because it has guns.
And boats. And gunboats.
Gun.
Boats with guns. Knock 'em up. Open
Grace.
the country.
Real talk.
Mhm.
Is this not a really fucking pretty zone?
It is. I like it.
And I'm on a boat.
Are you two playing together?
And there's Matt Mercer.
Nah, I'm just watching. Is that Matt Mercer?
Oh, that's his character is Eater.
How do you watch them? Is it over Steam?
No, scroll up in this Discord. I posted. There's a YouTube link that I'm streaming on.
The YouTube.
And I'm on a boat. It seems. He really is just gonna.
That's pretty good.
feels like
She's
waking after
actually
a
gonna
fitful
just sway like
drunkenness.
this in every
The
cutscene.
rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs.
I
I
love
like
it.
crashing waves
Oh my
hammer
god,
inside
it's
your
so
skull.
good.
A fitful drunken sleep.
Oh my god.
God, the double!
Have I actually like canonically made the Watcher an alcoholic now for the whole game? I really hope I have.
Adair watches
You need
over
it.
your body
I'm just gonna turn it
with a
down though,
dazed
because
look,
getting the
taking
fucking.
long,
Yeah,
even
I
tugs from
can't
his
just
pipe.
exclude Discord.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
don't worry,
First
I have it
movement
like
of your
muted.
chest, he starts. His gasp.
Just know that this
mid-puff,
character is voiced
sends him
by
coughing and
Matt
straining
Mercer.
for breath.
I like this
Me, Matt
character
Mercer.
artwork so much.
Me, Matt Mercer, watch me,
no
watch
way.
me, Critical
You're
Role,
awake.
please.
What are you doing
Me
awake?
watch.
I can't do Critical Role. They're like 4 hours long, and it's not in a goddamn podcast format. So like,
Yeah,
you have to sit at your desk to do it.
I
And-
can't
me
do
either.
it
I can't watch
Yeah,
that
it's
shit.
so bad. If they made it like hour-long chunks and I could listen to it on my phone while I like commute, I'd give it a shot. But oh, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake?
How are you feeling?
What a fucking question.
Me, Matt Mercer.
How are you feeling? I'm in a lot of pain.
That might have been me. I was slapping
Rook
you a
also
little
is
harder
one of
each day,
those.
trying to wake you.
Oh, what the fuck, Matt Mercer?
I never dreamed it'd work.
I've been slapping you
Adair stares with
harder each day.
disbelief at what would likely be his slapping hand.
Yeah, what a rude asshole.
He shrugs.
He stares with disbelief at what would likely be his slapping hand, examining both sides.
Well, you owe me.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains
Hey,
of
we
the
saved
steward
Stone
of
Lady.
Cad Nua.
Yay.
Cad Nua has been destroyed.
Boom.
Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the
Oh
souls
yeah,
of
there's
all
not many
nearby.
buttons to this anymore, is there? No, there isn't. Let's see, I want Palation, Tactician, Refresh, Invigorate.
It is only by the
and
exceptional
second wind.
strength of your soul
No, I don't want second wind.
that you survived.
I want
And even then,
Palisade.
just better. The further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became.
Palisade.
We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire Archipelago.
Alright, this is a pirate game. Fuck yes.
I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
Oh, that's right. Tyrants don't have commands.
Misfortunes
Okay,
bring
that's good. That
topside
means I can get rid of my power, but...
Migrants.
Breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Why did they make me the captain if I was comatose?
Because that's always who
Engrim,
you
the
choose.
smell of drink on your breath could wake the very
Always the
dead.
best choice.
Don't
Now what's this
don't
about?
criticize him for being drunk. I'm drunk.
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Cap.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be
How
some
do I
gear in
hide
there.
this now?
All right, now make some use of...
The
I
pirates
tell you
of
what you do.
Deadfire
You should
are
look at
notorious. I suggest you deal...
Well, what have we here?
That was a friendly
A little
Google.
sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
Surly British-looking captain stands stiff back. This crew.
I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I like Eater.
I am a gentleman of fortune.
Okay. I can't do these openings.
Give her
Thank you
up
for teaching
easy,
me these.
and I'll see you get a swift death.
Gentleman of
It'll be
fortune.
bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be
Oh, nice.
quick.
There's a rotation if you have high pin.
Oh, okay. These are... Grace.
Mm-hmm.
Aristocrat.
It's just...
Make a rude hand gesture.
100%.
100% on what?
I'm fucking flipping this pirate off. And Matt Mercer's just smiling at me for it.
I see this.
Always like that one. Sometimes I like to wiggle the finger like it's tickling.
Oh, I like your spirit. But that
Is this the guy I
won't
already have open?
spare you
It
none.
is. Okay, thank you.
Listen up, mates. I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth.
But that
like.
won't spare you
I'm
none.
trusting you
Too
lot
bad that
not
your
to
name is
cop
Ben
this up.
With and you're a fucking loser.
Damage
I
the
think he's
suit
an
when you
elf.
take it.
This little portrait's
Play
got
with the
pointy
crew
ears.
if you'd like.
I can't
But
see
don't
them.
bring me any prisoners.
You had
I'm gonna kick his ass.
after him.
Okay, I don't know how to do rotations, but this will be okay.
Let's see.
Rotations are for nerds anyway.
Defend the ship!
I don't have control over him yet.
What's the combat like in this game? Do you know?
In what game?
This game.
It's Baldur's Gate 2.
It's just Baldur's Gate 2. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's better, but it's made by the same people.
Take cover!
Wow, I wish I had this game instead of Divinity 2 then.
Yeah, it's good. Pillars of Eternity 1 is so much better than anything Divinity made. Just story and
Honestly,
world building alone.
I always thought Pillars of Eternity was like Path of Exile.
It's so good. I defeated the
The-
pirates. I killed 2 of them, people.
The only other like D&D type game I was looking at was the one with cards. Is it called Hand of Fate?
No, Pillars of Eternity, I played through 1. I highly recommend it. This is 2. It seems okay so far, but I've literally gotten through 1 fight, so...
Depending on how, like, if it goes on sale. I don't know.
1 was like $17 the other day. I don't know if it's still on sale, though.
No, it's a bit too much for me currently.
Shizupek pitches over the side. He grabs onto the rail, but his fingers are slipping. Well... save the boy or save the South. I mean, I'm a monk. I don't need gear.
Amen.
Yo, they fucking sculpted a butt onto the statue that this god took over.
What?
Grace, look
I
at
see that butt. I
yeah,
see it.
that is a sculpted butt. Flash of
Of course you have
lightning reveals a treacherous coastline, and Eothas striding into the distance. What's his deal again? He's the god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. Traditionally shown as a man bearing a candle and wearing a silver crown.
Oh, that's cool. Like, if you hover over blue words to tell you what to do. I wish they did that in more games.
Yeah, these games are. This game is good in that it. Pyre does this too, where it'll like throw you into the world and like you. It's kind of like Skyrim in that way, where it's like you can read all this stuff and get all the context if you want, but you don't have to.
I wish Final Fantasy did that so I could keep a track of the main story first.
God, same. The story has been going on for like 5 years. I can't keep track of shit, guys. You need
And it's
to
just like-
remind me.
It's just an alpha node is just it's that kid. That's what alpha node's description is. It's that kid, and it was like, oh, I see. And Alex says it's just the cool one, and it was like, oh, I see.
Hurls you from the deck.
Because that's all you need to know.
Struggle towards the beach just ahead, even as the surf tugs you towards the open sea. You kick and paddle with all your might until at last you feel sand beneath your fingers. No, I wanted to sail on the boat. Allie, this game in the sound menu has a button that you can tick for sea shanties.
getting a lot
The
of
option
sleep
is
so
called
far on
sea
this trip.
shanties.
Yes or
I
no?
woke you,
Always
but you
yes.
look so peaceful with your face
Oh,
in
it's
the
by
sand.
default turned on.
Of course, it must be.
Okay, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
This guy really thinks you look peaceful, don't you?
No,
Did
he's
he
just
try to
he's just a dick.
Did he try to slap you in your face this time?
Love eater.
If you're worried about the
I'm so
ship,
sad I
stop
didn't take him
worrying.
with me in the first
It's
game,
wrecked right over
just because I
there.
was playing a fighter.
Can you-
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
So far,
Can
it's
you
just
like
and me
import
and
your own
Charlie
character
over
from this,
there.
or is it completely
Yes.
Okay, that is good. Any game that does that, A+.
Your saves and actions supposedly carry over.
It's a relief to see
That
you awake,
is
my
very
lady.
important.
I worried you were
Okay,
in
I'm gonna
for
put the
another long sleep.
ankle-rotated machinity on. So I can look cool.
It's right behind you.
Okay, I like this dialogue.
I need gobbed it. Now I need...
Unfortunately, I believe we'll be needing the Defiant yet. Unless you mean to settle down on the island for good.
Oh, there's a thought. I'd shout for Aethys, but I'm worried he'd hear me and come over.
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And
That's true. Steak, especially.
patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew, for that matter.
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired.
Okay.
I don't want to be paddling
Why
out of
was
here
so
on a
bad at
salvage raft.
navigating
For now,
Ishgard?
I'd
I
say your
basically
best
live
bet
here.
is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
I love how sassy some of this dialogue options are.
Squint dramatically while looking out to the ocean.
No, the one above it. Can you explain how you came back to life? Turns out the gods are too dumb to figure out what's happening, so I have to.
Could be they're just not
I
dumb
do like
enough to
that.
get in Aethys' way up here.
A perilous endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle.
Okay. Oh, this is also something I like. This game doesn't have, these games don't have charisma as a stat. So, like, you can make, like, you don't have to worry, like, any character can become a smooth talker.
Oh, that's good. I
But
really
you
fucking
have
hate
to
that.
earn it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I
So,
just
like-
really hate that in some games.
Essentially just in dialogue options, there will be options. It's like this one will establish you as a clever person, or this one means you talking like this means you're more known for stoicism or whatever. And
It's sort of like Dragon Age 2.
I didn't play 2, but yeah, like the
They-
more diplomatic you are, the more
You didn't
people
play
respond
Dragon
to
Age
that.
2?
And, no, I
They
skipped
do
it
it
entirely.
Inquisition.
Heard it was
bitch.
bad.
No!
It's the reason people. It's not a bad game per
It's
se.
my
People-
child.
People didn't like it because it's such a massive jump from what Dragon Age was.
To be fair,
Honestly, no. The terms of like story and like character interactions and sort of like just the plot. I mean, it gets kind of shitty and like loose ends at the end. But honestly, the story is way more better and intriguing than Inquisition's.
Yeah, Inquisition was
That's
really just.
if I'm being completely honest.
Not saying much, I
Yeah.
know, but like it's especially since it's old and goes on sale a lot, it's worth your time.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can look
so-
into it.
The way it works is that you can select options from like a dial, sort of like Mass Effect. But what happens is that it will change like when you pick certain things. If you pick them enough, eventually your like talk will become sort of like that. When there's like dialogue you don't have to pick.
Like
That makes
banter,
sense.
because Hawk is a voiced character, they get like to participate in the party banter,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is nice.
I like that.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Especially during.
I like games that you don't have to do, because I love RPGs and I love like D&D inspired RPGs for so much, but I hate the concept that charisma as a stat is tied to your character's ability to express themselves.
Mm.
So I like that games like this or it's a system like that where it's like, yeah, you can be a smooth talker, or you don't have to be. Like, you can choose to just be a fucking violent asshole. And
You don't
people
even
will,
have to speak.
yeah, people will start acknowledging that you're a violent asshole.
Okay, I really need to look this up. Google how to hide Gore Sparrow.
Slash Gauss barrel off,
Is that what it is?
I believe.
I thought it was toggle Gauss.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Okay, it's just slash Ghost Barrel, but I can still see it.
Hey, has either of you seen the new Gorillaz music video?
I didn't even know Gorillaz did a new video.
I have. Also, the new member of
Do you
the
love how?
Gorillaz is...
Do you love how Jack Black is just casually there strumming on his guitar? Because that was.
I do. I also love that the new member of the Gorillaz they've announced is actually from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Like, just straight up, not even like a copy design.
Just they've done stuff like that before, because is it Jellyfish? Oh, what's it called?
Either you'll be a fighter.
It was one of the ones from
people.
Plastic Island, but in one of the scenes, they just have Snoop Dogg riding in a submarine.
God.
Can you link this video? I have to watch it. I don't know
I
what the song's called.
would have to find it.
That's useful.
My folks said I'd never amount to
Bum
anything.
bum
Well,
bum
see
bum
why
bum
not,
bum 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 video.
Okay, so apparently there's like...
There it is. It's actually a very good song too.
Gorilla songs generally are. I don't think I've hated one.
Already on it. Consider it.
Why does Jack Black look like Luke Skywalker from Last Jedi?
Hmm?
Why does Jack Black look like Luke Skywalker from Last Jedi?
I don't have a good answer.
That's literally all I can see.
Okay. Guess I'm just not strong enough to climb that or some shit? I don't know. There we go.
You're looking better, Casita.
Oh, it's the guy
That's
from
worse
the
off than I thought.
Greenskin Boys?
Something like
Oh,
that.
fuck. She's using the character portrait I used in the first game. I hope this is a party NPC, because she's sticking with me.
It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even
Oh,
worse
also,
than it
there's
looks.
Italians in this game, Grace.
Okay.
They're kind of assholes.
That sounds about right.
Quite romantic, Casita. I'll try not to hold it against
No,
you.
I
if you
go to the
drop me.
Gorillas website. That's thing I get hit with is we've updated our privacy policy.
There must be other survivors out there.
Uh-oh. Well, somebody didn't make it.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
Okay, so there's a 2 ammo opener and there's a 3 ammo opener. How weird.
What level is your machinist?
60.
Alright, I would not bother worrying too much.
No, I wasn't going
Machinist
to.
doesn't become a real class until level 70.
I would argue 64.
I think you're gonna argue not at
Once
all.
you can manage your heat.
I literally thought you were just gonna argue not at all.
I love,
Have you gone over heat issues? Because I remember when heat was a thing, like heat was started coming out, you were really mad with it.
yeah, it's weird, but I got used to it.
Okay. Because I'm thinking of like, I'm doing a range class, right? And I was thinking, I'm either gonna do Bard or Machinist, and everyone plays Bard.
Not a problem.
So I was like, I'm gonna play Machinist.
Need a hand?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get like a drink.
I always thought Machinist was cooler anyway because it has a gun.
It is.
And its artifact weapon is a shotgun. Literally just a double-barreled shotgun.
It's a very good class. There's ghosts.
Hey,
Can you kill
seeing you
ghosts?
here.
Find out next time.
I can't see much of anything really, apart from you. Just endless gray.
Meet
What
that
happened?
sailor.
Storm? That's strange. You'd think a man would recall. It's weird. I thought
So can
death
you only
would
be humans?
different.
in this?
Big light and so on. Oh.
That sounds
Suppose
your
that
character.
sounds nice enough. I'll...
Still seeing ghosts, huh? I suppose you're stuck with that.
At least my leg don't hurt anymore.
Oh no. Damn it, Liz. Your house is nice, but damn is it hard to get up to a fucking market.
Magran, here. My flame bird. Is that you? You woke just in time for the fun. Fighting off motherless raiders one moment, flung into the freezing depths of Ondra's bosom the next. Aye.
Back.
Welcome back.
Good for the heart.
Oh, that's a badass line.
What was it?
Even the gods can't break me, Engram.
Nice.
Some
And the other
others
guy's
might
just like, who the
think that
fuck is Ingram?
blasphemy. But when Magran hears it, Captain,
I
oh,
mean,
she knows you're
the
filled
plot of
with
the
a fire.
first. Well, I mean, do you want spoilers?
I'm probably not gonna play it for a while, and even if I do, I don't know
Okay,
how long. It'll probably take me like a couple of months to complete.
Okay, well, the first game makes a point of the fact that the gods are fake.
I love fake gods.
That is a plot point. They were manufactured. They're not actual gods. Only like
Okay,
4
no.
people knows that, but
Now,
They getting
now
the
it's
ship
sounding a
back
bit more
underway
like
without
fucking
repairs.
some
Yonder
sort of
road inland sees the best chance
JRPG.
of that.
no,
You want to be
it's
kicking
very
some of the
Western
corpses
RPG.
before you go, see if some
Sounds
cry
like
out.
Bloodblade.
We need a
There are
crew
gods
for to
and
set
they'll
sail.
grant you powers. They're just not like actual divine deities that existed at the dawn of creation. They're just very powerful beings. It's like how you can be an atheist in D&D because you don't think the gods are like intrinsic to reality. You just think they're very powerful entities. That's all they are. If they all died, the cycle of reincarnation and everything and magic and all that would still work perfectly fine in this world.
I'll see you at the campfire, Captain. Magran's flame warms. Good, good.
Oh no, I've used ammunition and I'm about to hit the fucking hot shot.
Mind the boars, Watcher. I can't hold them back.
Wait, what? I'm
It is
generating
good
heat.
to see you well, Watcher. I believe the boars were hoping the bosun, Beadle, is in that cave over there. Ran in after a boar. I will make for the campfire.
Oh, so is heat just become a thing that always exists now?
Who?
The machinist.
What?
I asked if heat had become a thing that
Oh,
always
yeah.
exists now.
As long as you have Gauss barrel up.
Okay. Does that mean I can still, what's that thing called? Where I suck ass and just don't do anything?
Yes, it's called playing machinist.
No. I mean, when you overheat,
I guess we're not
after
the
you've gone
first
through
to
the,
head
like,
this
the super
way.
damage phase.
Not a problem.
What?
You know, after you've overheated,
Okay.
you get like that time of like super like increased damage.
Yes.
Do you still have that pacifist thing come afterwards?
Matt Damon just ran by
Yes.
me, and he's a row now, wearing a pink bunny suit.
Of course he is.
Nice.
Matt was
And he
always a man
just
of
disappeared.
taste.
Pardon?
Quick.
Matt was always a man of taste.
He also bought something from me, and thanks for the 90K, Matt.
That was nice of him. Thanks, Matt Damon.
Thanks. Holy shit, somebody just joined this party and their name is Hard Meat McBodybald.
Oh fuck, that made me ugly laugh. What the fuck?
I really wish I knew. I really wish I knew.
That's a really good name. I don't know why you're laughing.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, I like that armor.
Principe Leatherama.
Death to our enemies!
Come on!
Take
That's the word I'm looking for.
Just say the word. You're mine!
Oh, at some point, I actually need to clear the MSQ. I'll do that eventually.
You'd better run.
You can hear the dog in the background.
Ready when you
Good
are.
puppy.
Nothing
Good
will
dog.
slip past me.
Keeping an eye out.
Damned pirates! Andra, take your...
Bayadol! Still alive and calling everybody scabrous, I see. Well, now we got a bosun. Just need a boat.
Adair! And I see that corpse we've been carting around is looking a slight more sprightly. Good to been trying to find a way past without losing a leg or getting a face full of poison.
I wonder if my turret can reach. I think it can.
I love throwing the toy for the dog and then missing the floor and it lands on a couch and she's so fucking confused.
Found it.
Like, where the fuck did my toy go? You son of a bitch.
Give it back to me.
Oh, she
right
found
now.
it.
Of course. You see that?
It just unequipped Score Sparrow. That's annoying. In the name of the Emperor!
Would you look at that? Well, that could have gone better. A quick rest would help if you don't mind. I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Oh, I just realized where I am.
Ah, bless you, lady. It's just bats and stinking corpses in this cave.
Have you ever gone into a
Fine,
dungeon
I'll head
and
that
then
way.
not realized where you are until about the second boss?
Hey, sure. Keeping an eye out.
Already on it.
What? Don't see. I could go for some shut-eye about now. Well, don't see why not.
Not a problem.
Damn it.
If we could rest for a bit.
Could you fucking
I'd be
stop,
much obliged.
Peter?
Oh shit, twisted ankle.
Hey, sure.
How's he gonna survive?
By not being such a little punk ass busted.
By pressing the rest button.
Oh fuck.
Wait for me. Just say death to our enemies. I meant to do that.
Constructs.
You're mine.
Warforged. Oh no.
Need a hand? You'd better run. Death to
I hope
our
nobody
enemies.
saw that.
Oh, slippery devil.
You can't keep on using Fury of Blows while you're gonna run out of key points.
Just say can do.
What's a metal killing machine doing out here by himself in a cave anyway? Collecting his thoughts.
Binding copper.
Consider it done.
Dozen paintings.
A hammer and chisel.
That art looks about as good as it smells at this point.
Quick. Not a
I agree.
Thank you.
God, that Fallout 76 trailer just has that fucking Country Road by John Denver stuck in my head. Country road, take me home.
I've had some very bad jokes about that game. The most terrible one is that it's going to be a battle royale game.
I wouldn't even be fucking shocked anymore.
For me,
Apparently
I've lost all hope.
Everyone needs to be battle royale now.
Yeah, that's the current game genre meme.
Get it? They're not fun. It's just like, it's PvP on crack, so it's just like bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ready when you are. I'll go on ahead. Quick and quiet.
Wait.
Okay, I know if the Dark Knight pops fucking Salted Earth, he's not going to move.
Sign of Benwith. Oh, these are the pirates that I murdered.
Nice.
What kind of name is Benworth?
The name of a pirate I murdered.
Let's take a
What
look.
a silly name.
Well, as long
Really
as I don't
is.
get... Of course.
Okay. West Virginia. Passive skills. Ooh, okay. I like this new menu. This is way more skill depth. Fuck. Let's see. I don't really want knockback.
Please assume me.
What's as promised? Alrighty.
These maps are so pretty. Love isometrics games like this because they can really go full in on maps.
Told him not to bring that thing in there. Didn't like the look of it one bit. But no one daren't speak poor of his precious animancy tech.
The ghostly figure paces the length of the small outcropping with quick, deliberate steps.
Special gift from his contact, he says. Now it's acting all weird. Gives me the damn creeps. You feel it too, right? Came out here to get away. Couldn't stand it staring at me anymore. Then... Oh, my memory's fuzzy. Anyway, you want a Benwiths? Haven't seen you for, but he's been bringing all sort of new folks on lately. Oh yeah, one of the crew got it off those Valian bungholes. The ones what with the fancy ships and jaunty cabs. We swipe things from them all the time. Oh, no, don't go do that. He's a real good guy under all the murder and thievery. Gave me an extra ration of rum once because I was sick with the jumpies. Plus, he'd probably kill you back. Look, maybe we should stick together. Feels right, you know? Well, with you being the only other thing around and all. I can give you a hand with, spirity stuff. Now, don't be a spoil sport.
Just gathering friends. The loading time in this game is much better.
And you even got a fast mode, so you can run real fast.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta kill this young boy.
That's how it's done.
Didn't think death would be so boring.
More ghosts. God damn, how much crew do I even have left?
I'll boil up
4
some
people.
water.
5.
I'll have a spy at that leg of yours.
Should have seen me with that barrel, Angrim. I showed it who's boss.
Ooh, okay. Yes, know how that all works. Well, before we go check that out, let's check these leftover crew.
Sure.
Shoulda known you'd come out of this in one piece, you old crank. What a mess. We'll be needing help getting the Defiant off the ground. We got turned around in that storm. Hard to be sure just where we are. Not much chance of us moving the ship on our own, but we're in charted waters. There's bound to be a town nearby.
Theodul said you had to bail him out of trouble. Diverus? Was he crying? You can tell me.
Oh,
Is he
quiet.
crying?
You were under a damned barrel.
I like the little ambient dialogue.
Oh, even my auto turret got petrified. Stupid turret, you're supposed to look away.
Ooh. Ooh, I can explore the open map in this one. Oh, this is almost Final Fantasy-like. I wonder if there's random encounters. Okay, just found some ale.
How to manage your heat below level 60. Sorry, below level 66. Just unequipped horsepower.
You just don't.
Just unequipped horsepower.
There is no reason to do that. You don't have heated shots yet, so there's no point. Just wait. You get a damage buff every once in a while. Don't plan around it. Just when it happens, enjoy it.
I don't like this guy's macro for protection. It's just always use protection and it's a winky face. And it's like, I don't know why I have such an issue with it. I do.
One sec, I'll be right back.
Wait a minute, can I apply vulnerability? I'll go rid of my turret.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I grabbed more beef and cabbage.
I would love some cabbage.
I made this, like, Asian red cabbage slaw. Pretty good. So what are y'all up to?
Aether chemical.
I don't know.
A ferrochemical worst dungeon facility. 2K wildfire.
Nice.
I think that's nice. I have no clue. I'm pressing all my big buttons while I have E shut up.
Better see what that crowd's about.
What if the giant comes this way?
Please, everyone stay calm.
Oh, this man's very Italian.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana.
I'm dead.
Have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
Yes,
I know, I'm tiny.
I think we are all...
I'm
I
smaller
have
than a
personally
lava.
seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will...
What about our family?
What about the ships? How are we supposed
Just
to...
some things
Everyone
I'm
would.
awesome.
It's one of the pirates.
Everyone stay calm. Two of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors. Fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
That would make her lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
Quite.
So yeah, well, can you only play humans in this?
No. There's like 6 races.
Ooh.
Human, elf, dwarf, Godborn.
Is Godborn basically Azuman?
Aumua. No, they're way more weird.
Oh. I know. Personally, I think Azuman are pretty weird.
And furry.
I love furry. Wow.
Aumua are shark people. They're cooler.
Oh no, you're right. Shark people do win.
In fact,
I mean, I'd play an elf, but like shark people do win.
Per Complanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention, especially...
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are
yeah,
distracted with your
using
newcomer
colours
and
and
wish me
things.
gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Not by a word.
Geralde. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament. Here
Hey,
you
adventure
find
and meet
civilization,
deviants.
Aimika. That is wise and...
Wow, weapons are expensive. Oh, but not pistols.
Normal weapons are cheap, shockingly. But they, it's an exponential kind of thing. Like, it just gets more expensive.
Too bad this game doesn't have like what's the one I'm looking for? An effectable economy. So like you just buy shite tons of crossbows and then just destroy the market.
I'm glad it doesn't, because I personally hate games that do that. I just want to get in and sell shit. I don't really want to deal with mercantilism.
Oh nice, you can trade as well. That's good. Any game in which you can trade.
What marvelous carvings!
Oh, yes. This one is many centuries old. Blessed by...
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port Ma. Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
No, let's do alliance raids and then I can go to bed.
If you, well...
Actually, no, you know what, screw there.
In the storm. I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories. You'll find good company among the Dawn Stars here. Now, to the matter of your ship. Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn. I would not put it just so, but let's move on. I have the guards on the look.
Hey, you know what's fucked up? Hey, you get stuck in the math boss on the new 24 man for like 22 minutes, like it's jail. I've literally had runs where I was stuck on that boss for fucking 22 minutes because no one wanted to wipe it.
That's what we did my first clear. It was awesome.
It's painful.
No, it was great.
No, I was suffering.
I was having fun. Alright, if you want to watch anime or something in a little bit, let me know, but I'm gonna pop off for like an hour to voice chat with Leland.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna be asleep by then, so have a good night.
Alright, well, good night, y'all.
Yep.
Right, good night.
See you.
Bye.